it will work since I'm streaming on my PlayStation. Let that update a little bit. Close this out. Just trying to get everything situated real quick. I also need to go ahead and start. Hold on 1 second, y'all. What was the last one I uploaded? Goodness, I should have done this before starting the stream. But what do I know? One 7 was the last one. Nope, no it wasn't. No it wasn't. How do I... Okay, so... I'm gonna say this one and that one. Export this one. Sorry, give me just 1 second. And then export this one. Okay, and now, okay. Alright, now I think we're ready. Okay, welcome back to Phasmophobia. I'm gonna try the Apocalypse 1 challenge first, which is a little bit easier than Apocalypse 3. The Apocalypse 1 is the same, it's basically the same exact thing as Apocalypse 3, just more, you can, it's a little bit easier. It's not too much harder than what I already normally play on. I play on like anywhere between a 4 to a 5 times multiplier. So a 6 multiplier isn't too much harder. The only thing that makes it harder is the 0 sanity. Well, oh, no, sorry. 0 evidence. Since I'm still learning those. The ghost stuff. I'm going to be trying that a little bit today along with just normal investigations and whatnot. So, and before I even do anything, I'm going to put my phone on disturbed, on do not disturb. Okay, so we have to go back to Sunny Meadows. We have to complete all of the following with a rewards multiplier of 6 times or higher and survive. That's the key point, survive. In single player mode, during the contract, oh, I already read that. Successfully identify the ghost. Complete all optional objectives and take a ghost photo. So, if I did Apocalypse 3 first, I would be able to unlock 1 and 2 at the same time as 3. But I feel like I'm not quite ready for that. I tried Apocalypse 3 last night, and I did get lucky on the ghost location, in the um it was in the chapel or the hallway just in front of the chapel. The only issue I had was I couldn't get the objectives without possibly dying. And when it did hunt the first time, it was basically right on top of me, and I'm so lucky I had a smudge, because if I hadn't, I would have died. But I didn't have my camera nor a video camera, because the objectives were obviously the ghost photo and a video of the ghost. So I didn't have those. I was able to complete, I think, the objectives were get the ghost to blow out a candlelight, and I think a photo, and then the video. So I probably could have done it, but I got psyched out. So we're gonna come in here. All that's gonna stay the same. All this is gonna stay the same. I kind of want to put the chance of changing its room up. That way we can test for a Dio. Let me see what the presets for this is. So that has it set to high. What about Apocalypse 1? That's set to high, that's set to high, activity low. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna do. Let me actually do this. So this is my normal. This is what I normally play on. The ghost is normal. It has medium roaming frequency. If I drop it down to only one evidence, that will get me right at 6. But now, that's where the trickiness comes in. To get that evidence, we most likely have to find the ghost room. And in Apocalypse 3, you're better off not finding the ghost room and listening from afar. I feel like if we do this, do 0 evidence, high number, I'm gonna put it very high, even though I know on Apocalypse 3, there'll be, like, all this will be set to max, basically. Okay, this finished. Yeah, well, let me do it since I am on my computer. I mean, on my PlayStation. Yeah, so might as well just exit out of that. Okay. That's okay. What will it put down if I do the haunted mirror? Oof. Because I like the haunted mirror, especially in this, on the map we're going to be on, because it tells me where the ghost is. Or it tells me where the ghost room is. I don't really need sanity pills because we want to see what the hunt range is. It's a high hunt. I don't like the high hunts. Okay, we can try this and just hope for the best, really. I almost want to do... But if I actually do it, then I won't get it. I was gonna say, I almost want to do it to where I don't lose any of my stuff. Just to see how this will go with this setting. But if I end up doing it, and doing it right, and surviving, I won't get the trophy. So, we're just gonna hop into it. I have my little ghosty helper. It'll help me figure out what the ghost is. I'm doing 0 evidence. The hunt is set to high. Okay. I might do this. Ooh. Those are not good objectives. I'm gonna re-roll and try to get better objectives, so it might take us a minute before we actually start investigating.
Welcome back. I've got some
I feel like that would have been an easy ghost to figure out, because with the die on, if you're not moving, she's slower, but if you start moving, she speeds up. I feel like I would have been able to figure that one out pretty easy, but it's the...
Check the equipment and get set up before investigating.
See?
There have been new reports of a cursed object nearby. This must be the reason that the ghost was summoned here. Take a look. You may be able to use it to your advantage.
The paranormal sound. That's the only one I wish we didn't have. This one right here. I wish we didn't have that one. Everything else would have been fantastic. We would have been able to get it to blow up the firelight during a hunt. We would have been able to pick it up on the parabolic microphone without ever getting to the ghost room. But this one... That one is harder to do. So I'm gonna re-roll one more time and hope we get better ones.
We've arrived. Check the equipment and get set up before investigating.
We're gonna have to do this for a bit, probably.
Alright, we're here.
Your sanity below, that's fine. You already have to do that. Okay, this is better. This is better. Okay. This is better. See, at times like this, I wish I had started with 0 sanity, but I want to figure out the ghost hunt first. But I know on Apocalypse 3 you already start with 0 sanity. Let's check this real quick, see if we can see any orbs anywhere. Nope, not seeing them anywhere. So I'm going in with a cruise photo, the night vision goggles, this will be what I placed first before I even open the door. Yep, I have flashlights turned off. We won't be getting any evidence, so everything on this wall is pretty much bye-bye. We'll do salt to test for wraith, parabolic microphone. Some smudge lantern thingies. This one I'm not gonna drop inside the door. I'm gonna leave that one out. I don't think it will hunt right away unless it's a demon. So next I'm grabbing the firelight, the motion sensor, and another cruci. So I'm gonna throw these in here. So now I have that. Is there anything else I need to bring in here? We won't have, it's zero evidence, so we won't need any of that. I almost want to take a camera, but I'm not going to actively look for the ghost room, because it will show orbs if I find it. Okay. So this. Let me see if I can see where the breaker is on the map. Of course, it's all the way back in the boiler room. We hate that. Alright. I think I have it set for it to be automatically on. Okay, so now that I've unlocked the door, the ghost is now active. I'm gonna have this out, my camera. I want to very quickly go straight for the chapel. Photo of that. I know the bone is not necessary for this challenge. So give me this. It definitely won't hunt right away. Unless it's a early hunter like demon or whatnot. Alright. Just giving myself a little space to be a little bit safe. I almost want to not sprint in this, on this round, so I can get used to the idea of not sprinting when we actually do Apocalypse 3. Yes, of course I made you a mod, my brother. I don't know if we will even get the ghost to come up here. Especially since I'm... Hello! Run to work. Go get that money. I hope you have a good day at work. Get my camera. Get my... Don't tell me this is the ghost room. Don't tell me. I hope you have a wonderful day at work. Oh god, this is also gonna take a lot of freaking sanity. Really quickly. Okay, it's one of the bathrooms. But which bathroom? I don't know if I want to find out. It's either one of the... It's either one of the rooms, one of the bathrooms, or one of the... Hoo-hoo-hoo! Hello. Ooh, yeah. I made these not do anything, didn't I? That's okay. That's okay. So since we have zero evidence, this will not show. I don't know. That's what we're trying to figure out. We got a female, so we still have all the ghosts available. I don't know. I'm trying the Apocalypse 1 challenge. I don't want to go look for the ghost room. I'm thinking it's gonna be one of these rooms over here, but also the wall looked a little bit too clean to be those rooms. So I'm guessing it's either gonna be the bathroom right here, or this bathroom. But I don't know if I want to go look, especially now that I just dropped like 20% sanity thanks to the freaking thing. You did it! Turn off the breaker. Okay, so we know it's not a djinn. A djinn cannot turn off the breaker. And I keep forgetting I have this, my night vision. I do not want to go turn it back on, so we're not going to. We are not going to turn back on the breaker. So I'm going to sit right here. Oh, I should go get more smudgies before I even think about that. Ugh. I swear to God, if I hear that motion sensor go beep, I'm gonna cry. I don't think it's teleported to me, so I don't know if it's a djinn, but a banshee. Okay, so I have 2. That is a lot of activity. Ooh. Hello. I should bring this just in case if it is a wraith. Ooh, which ones teleport? Banshee teleports. The wraith teleports. Something else teleports. But with how much activity it's doing, I'm gonna guess between Oni, Polti, Rev, or twins? Because I feel like if it was a demon, it would have hunted by now. Because demons can hunt at 100% sanity if they use their ability, or like 80, I think. It's either 70 or 80. I'm gonna close that. Drop that there. Okay, hold on. So I need to do some rearrangement. So I want this first. Nope. I want This first, then smudge, then camera. Oh my god. I thought it was hunting. Okay, so we left the truck at 68% sanity. I did not see ghost orbs, so I'm gonna go ahead and mark that off as a possible not mimic. Did it go off? Did that sensor go off, or am I tripping? I think I'm tripping. I'm not hearing anything. I almost want to use the mirror again to see if it's changed ghost rooms, but that will drop my sanity to like 40%. Come on, scroll. Thank you. Okay, so I do have the speed set to just standard speed. So the ghost will be its normal default speed. So it'll act its normal self. So what I'm going to try to do is smudge it here, or maybe here. Maybe more right here, or like somewhere in between this area. And then run back here and hide. I'm going to take this off for now. Oh my god. Did you see? What the fuck? I'm going to put that right there. How do I ban? If it hunts while I'm doing this. They just made their account today, so yeah, thanks. Still not hearing anything besides the occasional that. So I'm just gonna walk around here, see if it's maybe more this way. Activity board. Okay, the door's open. I was like, uh-oh. Thank you. Have a good day. Have fun at work. And thank you. I'm gonna need all the luck I can get. Okay, I don't think it's a banshee. It hasn't teleported. As far as I know. Oh man, I should have dropped something to bring in the EMF. So we're at 40% sanity. So I'm gonna say it's a possible. Whoa. Whoa. More than 40. Less than 40. Okay. Okay, okay. I'm gonna keep an eye on that door now. I'm gonna drop my mic. Okay, so it hasn't hunted at all yet. Let's see if we can see something else on the... What? That changed back there? All of that seems normal. Everything seems normal. Oh, that's the wall. I'm gonna sit right here. I probably could have found the ghost room by now, but I want to get used to not finding the ghost room. I think the ghost room may just be slightly out of range. But we're just gonna sit here. We're gonna sit here and wait. don't know. We're getting a lot of like abandoned building noises. Maybe an occasional toss. I haven't heard the door lock yet. Yeah, I think it might just barely be out of range. I'm gonna say it's gonna be a late hunter. I'm gonna say it's not a banshee. Okay, so the door is shut. It did hunt. Okay, it did hunt. So what's our sanity? The hunt just ended and we didn't hear it. So it is... Is that twin energy? What is that? I'll take a screenshot of that. That is a very late hunter. It's not a shade. That is really, really late. It's not a Jinn. We know it's not a Jinn because it turned off the breaker. It did a levitation. Which any ghost can do a levitation. See, I don't know if it's changed ghost rooms. I don't think it's a shade. I'm almost pointing towards twins, but I don't know. Is twins even up here? Yes, they are. Can do 2 interactions at the same time, one within its standard radius, and the other one within extended radius. It can hunt at 50%, but this is the first time that it's hunted, so I really don't think it... it may not be twins, but I don't know. That little weird squiggle thing that happened, it's not really usual. I don't think it's an Obombo, because it can hunt at 65% and 10%. I feel like if it was an Obombo, it would have hunted before this. Because I've noticed that whenever you get in range for a hunt, like 8 times out of 10, they're gonna hunt as soon as possible. Because they want to get your ass. I almost... Is it a miling? Footsteps and vocals cannot be heard more than 12 meters away during hunts. Normal is 20 meters. Makes sounds through the parabolic microphone more frequently than other ghosts. I'm gonna say no miling, because they hunt at 50. Won't hunt until 40%. Ooh. Till 40% average sanity when the lights is switched on in its current. Won't hunt until 40% average sanity when the light switch in its current room is in the on position. Hunts at 60% average sanity if the light position is off in its current room. So I don't think it's a mare. But it could be a mare because we're right at 40%. So I'm actually going to unmark that, because that does kind of make sense. And they're normal speed. I don't have them set crazy fast. Okay. Haven't seen we haven't seen it to test for Hantu yet to look for the breath. I really wish I could use the mirror to see if it's changed ghost rooms to rule out a Dio. No, sorry, a Goryo. That one we would have to see. It doesn't like to wander far from its room, so that could also make sense as to why we didn't hear it. Because I've noticed that with the other attempts that I've tried, the ghost almost always at least comes upstairs at least once. If it's downstairs, at least once or twice during the hunt, it'll wander upstairs. But this one, as far as I'm aware, hasn't wandered too far from its room. So that's also kind of pointing towards Goryo. I don't think it's a Galu. 50% normal state, 60 in enraged, 40% in weakened state. It's had a chance to hunt this entire time. And it hasn't hunted at all up until this point. So I'm gonna say not a Goryo, but I'm still losing sanity, even out here. I'm gonna watch that to see if it drops below 30. If it drops below 30, then I'm gonna say it's a Moroi. But I also don't know how I would have gotten the curse. Because I haven't heard anything from... I haven't heard a paranormal sound on the microphone. I don't think it's a demon. It definitely would have hunted by now. I don't think it's a Dio, because it would have came straight to me. It's not Jen. Turned off the breaker. Alright, let me go through this. It might be a Yuri. Because it did drop my sanity a lot. Well, I went in at 100. I used the mirror. That dropped it down 20. So, I was then at 75. It might be a Yuri. Since... See, but this right here also makes me think twins. Because that's a lot of activity back to back. It might, but I'm also thinking maybe Yuri, since it dropped my sanity, or since my sanity dropped so quickly. Now, I don't know if it was opening doors or whatnot, since I'm not by the ghost room. So we're gonna leave Yuri as an option. God damn. If I say that that is indeed EMF 5, what does that leave us with? Oreo, Obake, Raiju, Spirit, Twins. Ooh, see? Oni. Last time I had an Oni, it was this active. Wraith. I don't think it's teleported to me. So I'm gonna say not a Wraith. Say it can either hunt at 75, anywhere between 75 and 15%. I don't have the Ouija board to test for that. Only ghosts that can age of 90 plus. Ghost will attempt to age every 1 to 2 minutes. The player's in the same room. When it appears, it ages. Okay. More active when younger. Hunts at 75, 75 at its youngest and 15 at its oldest. It does not speed up to line of sight. My sanity's 35. I don't think it's a they. They's not even an option, if that is EMF 5. It's just, it'll wait after being increased. It'll just wait after. It will wait 180 seconds after being incensed before attempting to hunt again, instead of the standard 90%. Um, so the only way to test for a spirit is to actually find it. Which we would need to do anyway to get the ghost photo and all this. Raiju, we would have to hear the heartbeat to really know for sure. During events and hunts, causes electrical disturbances at 15 meters instead of the standard 10. Increased speed while hunting when active electronics are within 6, 8, or 10 meters. Small, medium, large maps, respectively. Has a louder heartbeat sound than other ghosts. Can hunt at 75 near active player equipment. I don't think it's a Raiju because it didn't hunt at that point. I don't think it's a Polter because it could have hunted before 33 because that has a hunt of 50%. You know what? Let me mark off everything that could be 50. That's 40 or less, because that would help a lot. So that would be Obake, Phantom, Moroi, Hantu, Goryo. I'm probably doing this such a bad way. American Hunt at 40. That's roughly what that was. I'm gonna go ahead and take off Yuri, so that leaves me with Yokai's not even an option. If it is, okay, the twins wouldn't be an option. They hunt at 50%. Spirit wouldn't be an option. They hunt at 50. Revenant's not an option. On Rio, if we do have EMF 5, it's already not an option. But it does hunt at 40%, so I'm gonna leave that up on my little board on my computer. I'm gonna leave Obambo up, even though if we do have EMF 5, it wouldn't be an option, but just in case I am gonna leave it. The mare can hunt at 40%. If we do have EMF 5, it's not an option, but I'm gonna leave it up. So that would leave I'm just gonna go through and do this real quick. Okay. So we have Dion. Gonna undo Mayor. Woo, look at all that activity over there. Bombo. On Rio. So it's between these two, really. The Dion. Oh, big. I probably did this such a bad way, but it's okay. Well, we didn't get below 30, so I don't think it's that. That's still a lot of ghosts done. But we haven't heard it. All we know is it's a late hunter. I'm gonna try to get back to my little corner and see what we can figure out. Maybe it's changed ghost rooms. Something a little bit closer. I'm not. I'm hearing a lot of different sounds. I'm trying to see. I don't know if it's tried to hunt again. I almost want to leave it and just do standard hunts. Because I know this isn't entertaining. Damn! I know this isn't entertaining to watch me just sit in a corner. Ooh. Oh, it's back there. That's courtyard area. So it's hunted since we went back in there. God damn. That is a lot of sanity dropped. That is a lot. Like that really makes me think Yuri. We got one achievement done. But we need these two, and so I was right here. I was about right here. And I heard it about here. So it's like in the kitchen area. See, but I don't know. I have high hiding places on. So I almost want to head back there, smudge it, get the picture, and book it. I almost want to leave my microphone in here. And take an extra smudge. It has line of sight speed up. If it is a Ure. Jesus Christ. I don't know. I'm between. I'm really between these three mainly. So I'm gonna try. I want another smudge. Okay, I'm gonna get back to the chapel. I'm gonna sit and listen again. see if I can figure out where it's at. And then drop this off in the chapel. And listen. Wait. Gonna drop this off in the chapel and then go walk around and see if I can find it. Because at this point, my sanity's fucked. Anything that can hunt is going to hunt, and it has been hunting. So, we know it's not close, so we're relatively safe at the moment. We haven't heard it on the parabolic, so I'm gonna keep that open just in case, but we'll see. It's hunting right now. We know it's not a Dio, so it would have found us by now. If I use that, it'll break, so there's no point in me using it now. Let me stand back here. So if I go to the manager's office, I'd be able to hear God damn. I'd be able to hear just a tiny bit further towards the left side, but not by much. Because I'm almost thinking that it's in the kitchen area. I'm gonna run and check something. Oh, it's still hunting. God damn. That was a long ass hunt. Okay, this is where I think it is, but nothing seems thrown. That's the kitchen. Nothing seems thrown, nothing seems out of place. What else is back there? The courtyard. See, here I can't tell. That's still there, so it's not the courtyard. Because that would have been thrown, most likely, by now. So that means it's in, like... It's either in the basement I mean, I really have nothing to lose. Because I have my shit. I have a crap ton of... I have a crap ton of money, so I can easily just buy something. I can just easily replenish. Okay. I'm gonna save my sprint. I hear it. Something. It might be in the basement. Because I didn't hear nothing. And it was hunting that entire time. So I'm gonna get to the admin office over here. Just gonna listen from right here for a minute. I think I just changed ghost rooms. I don't know what that meant. Yeah, everything seems to be happening in the basement. Okay. I'm just gonna walk around with this. It's hunting. So it must be on the other side. Can y'all tell I'm getting nervous? I'm biting my lip a lot. If it's back here. It's still hunting. I'm not hearing anything. Still nothing. Footsteps are so freaking loud. Okay. Oh, it's hunting again. So that means it's in the basement on the other side. So I'm just gonna open that. It's hunting. Unless this ghost is full on glitched, it is not wandering far at all from its place. So sit right here for a minute. Because now I'm close enough to hear back into the male common room. Or the male dorm room. And the day room. Yeah. It's throwing a lot. Okay. So the speed sounded. Hold on. It sounded like there were two ghosts. It wasn't haunted. Well, so it seemed like it changed ghost rooms mid-hunt because it started in the basement. And I don't know if it just came upstairs. Because it sounded like it started back here. And then... Is that stairs? It started back here. It came up the stairs. And started coming towards us. And we were about... I think we were right in... either here or here. But it was throwing a lot. What? Okay, that's what that sounds like. Let me see what slow sounds like. It wasn't that slow. It sounded about like that. Okay, so I could try to get back to that spot and test the speed. You know what? I know I'm so close to doing this. Nope, don't do it. This really is such a bad spot, though. All I can do is listen right here. Okay. So it didn't seem to speed up when I moved. Unless... That was normal speed. That was normal speed. I don't think it was a die-on. It doesn't seem to have changed ghost rooms if it's still in the basement. I might give it a couple more hunts. I almost want to say Agorium. It didn't want... because it didn't wander far. So, yeah, it's about normal speed. Here's the issue. I don't know. I don't know any of the hiding spots down there, and I feel like it's going to start hunting before I even get a chance. Okay, so this is the basement. So it's in the hospital wing. And that door will lock. I'm so scared. Like, when it comes to hunts, I'm not good at hunts. I have too much anxiety. And I don't like how it's in the basement because the freaking... I thought they were gonna change that. Yeah, so it's in the operating room. And that doesn't seem to have any freaking hiding spots. That's a bad spot. That is a bad freaking spot. Because if I go down there and it hunts, which it will, this door will lock and this door will lock. I don't know any of the hiding spots down here. So this is where I would be working with. The room I think is back here. I wouldn't be able to get a good line of sight on it I want to say it's a revenant. It can't be a revenant. It was too slow unless... No, it can't be a revenant because it was normal speed. Unless it's a polter. Okay, I'm gonna try to go down there. I don't like this one bit. I'm so scared right now. I panicked and used one of my smudges. Airball, so it's not an Oni. Door touch. Okay, I gotta get out quick. Quick. Shit. Okay, so we saw the airball. We know it's not an Oni. Oh my god. It is so hard to see. Where are all my oh, right. Okay. Okay. We can do this. We can do this. So, all of my smudges are in the... are in the chapel. Something. You know what? Hold on. I didn't see any freezing breath. It didn't seem to have speed line up. So that will leave Revenant. They... Hantu. I didn't see breath though. So if it's normal, it'll be these guys. Like, hold on. Okay, it's definitely not a Dio. We know that. See, that is such a bad spot, though, to test for line of sight. It wasn't that fast. It was normal speed. I'm gonna say no line of sight, so that... It was a late hunter. I don't know. 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 Gonna mute. Did it change ghost rooms? It's hunting. Actually, it might not be hunting. That was a freaking event. God damn it. so at least we know it's still right here. I want it to event. I don't want it to hunt, even though it probably should hunt. Okay, you know what? I think this is a little bit too much for me right now. I think... Oh god. I think I'm just gonna go do some normal hunts. I'm just say Revenant and go home. Because my little heart can't take it and it's already hunting. Ghosty woasty. It also hasn't changed. Ghost rooms. I don't know. I feel like I feel like if this was any other map, I could do it. But with this map in particular that I don't know very well, that's what's making it a nightmare. So, I'ma just say I'm so freaking mad, dude. It hasn't changed ghost rooms, so I'm gonna say Dio and just go. I'll be able to do it one of these days. It's this particular map. If I could do restricted, cool.
Welcome back. I've got some jobs ready for you.
How is it Banshee? And it does have line of sight. Banshees can hunt at 50. But she didn't teleport to me or roam to me. She did sing in that last event. Oh, she can't stalk between floors. Okay, well, anyway. Let's try this. What are my settings again? Obviously, no... Oh, shit. Okay, that's 9. Roaming high. Sprinting. We're gonna leave sprinting on. I'm gonna up my speed. gonna do windy. I'm gonna do all the hiding spots. Okay.
Alright, we're here. Take a look at the equipment
So...
and prepare accordingly before starting the investigation. We've had no reports of violence, but keep an eye out.
I know I said I was gonna do a normal hunt and not do this, but I want to see if it's the map or if it's my skill, because it could be both. So I'm gonna throw this in, throw this in, throw that in. I'm gonna see if I can see anything through the door. I don't see any orbs from that spot. I don't know if you can see orbs through windows. I'm not seeing any orbs in there. I'm not even seeing the car. The breaker's in the basement. Alright, I'm gonna reset this. And we're playing on Tanglewood. We're not gonna have any evidence. Gonna bring the smudgies in. I almost want to go ahead and unlock the door. But I don't know about that. Okay, I don't want to throw it in there lit because that will 100% set off the smudges, and we're gonna need those. Just to test for Banshee. Okay. So now while that's doing that, I have one. Okay. I'm gonna go grab another motion sensor. Not a gin. Is already throwing things. But where? Oh, there's the bone. Shadow ghost. So I don't think it's a phantom. Because you can still, even though it's a shadow ghost, you can still see it right here. So I don't think it's a phantom. It didn't disappear. I don't think it's a shade because it evented possibly in the ghost room. I have to double check that. I'm gonna test for Wraith. Just gonna put it in some of the most common walkthrough areas. That did drop me quite a bit. That's okay though. Let's see what this says. Sophie, so it can still be a banshee, and it still can be these two because it's. I want to see where it's going. It might be a basement ghost. I'm gonna put a motion sensor in front of the basement door. That way, something like that. And then this I can put right here in case it wants to roam out of one of these rooms. I can walk around and check for orbs real quick. I'm not too worried about sanity drop. Oh, it's cold in here. This is the ghost room. Okay, we're gonna put that there. Cool. We got that. So I'm gonna go get more salt and put by the door. That was grown. Is that a banshee grown? I don't know if that counts as banshee. We don't have ghost orbs, so it's not a mimic. Put one here. Okay, I think it just stepped in the salt, so it's not a wraith. Mist form, not an Oni. Onis cannot do mist form. I'm hoping it will come out here, like just wander out here, so I can do a video of the motion sensor, the salt being disturbed, and yeah, turn off the breaker again. Okay, it still hasn't wandered out here. Let me check again for Orbis. Get out of here. That's the child. Definitely no Orbeez. Okay. I don't think we'll need it, but just in case. This bitch. Let me check what my sanity is. Whoa! Okay. It's not a wraith. It's not a mimic. It's not a shade because it did an event in the ghost room. It's not a phantom. It didn't disappear. It's not Noni. It did the mist ball. It disturbed the salt. God damn it. It's not a Jen. It turned off the breaker. So I'm gonna put that away. Grab this. Actually, I'm gonna do this. I'm safe if it tries to hunt for now. Because I have two tier 2s, two tier 3s. So I'm not super concerned about it hunting, unless it changes ghost rooms. Right, turn off the breaker. Okay. Make sure it didn't get a duplicate. Okay, so all that's good. So I don't need the salt. It is doing a lot of singing. I don't have the flashlight on to check. So we're at 45% sanity. Let me hear the Banshee screams, hold on. Okay, so that's one. Okay, so none of that's what I heard. Okay. Oh, I brought us. Whoops. We don't need the second one. We don't need that one. So I'm not really. Ooh. Okay. So it's hunting. What's my sanity? 50. So that's a normal hunt. That's more than 40%. I don't think it's a demon. It would have hunted by now. Or before now, I should say, sorry. I wish we could hear from out here. Just did an interaction. Where's my camera? Did I put the camera? Not that camera. Did I put the camera up? I did. I want to take a photo of the burnt crucifix. And then run down, turn the breaker back on. That's photos done. Okay, so I got 1, 2. I used 1 smudge. Okay, 3. Okay. So I'm gonna take the crucies out. Because we gotta see this thing. I'm gonna let it use the second one if it hasn't already. Turned off the breaker. Shadow Ghost. Oh, that is not a good sign. Just gonna keep moving. Ooh, I don't like that. Because why are you over here now? Nope, not gonna do that yet. Okay, now we're just gonna wait for it to hunt. This is gonna suck if it spawns on top of me. It just tried to hunt. It's gonna hunt. Okay, just gonna wait and listen. I swear to God, if it changes ghost rooms and spawns on top of me. I didn't like that flicker. Damn. Here it goes. Oh. Oh. Okay, so it didn't shapeshift. What ghost is it? It was very fast. It was fast. I didn't see any ghost breath, so I'm gonna say no Hantu. It didn't speed up whenever I moved, so I'm gonna say no Dion. I'm gonna say no Demon. I'm gonna say no Dio, because it didn't know where I was until I did my mic. Oh, it sounded faster than that. It sounded faster than that. Was it a Raichu? I honestly wasn't paying attention to the heartbeats. Hold on, I gotta hear that again. That's normal. I don't think... I almost want to hide and listen. And just risk it for the biscuit. Because right now I'm between like... Hold on. Okay, it wasn't Obombo. It was not Obombo. It was way faster than that. sounded faster than that. Increase blindness duration during hunts from 5 to 6. It was normal blind, wasn't it? Let me see what the more was. I think I gotta hear it again. Hello, child. Shit. Oh shit! I'm just gonna say Revenant. Watch it be a Banshee, actually. I'm gonna say Banshee. Because it was doing a lot of singing events.
Welcome back. I've got some jobs
I should have went with my first guess. God dang it. Escape artist. Dang. I finally got that one. I don't know what it meant by escape it. I didn't escape it. I died, unless it was talked about when I did escape it. And I survived the previous hunt. Okay, let's do some normal now. Let's do some normal. 15 seconds will be fine. Wendy's fine. All that's fine. All that's fine. We can drop down our speed. We can turn on our flashlight. Yeah, that's fine. Alright. We're gonna reset this. That was fun though. Let's actually do... I don't want to do any of the big maps. I hate doing them. Have the... How you doing in there, Lisa? Well, that will change in 2 days. Maple Lodge campsite. I don't like Maple Lodge campsite. Because that's this one, the big one. I don't like the big one. I don't know anything about it. I mean, I know a little bit about it, but I don't know enough of it to feel comfortable doing one. Let's do Nell's Diner. We haven't done Nell's Diner in a hot minute. Did I forget to put anything up here? Nope, everything's good. Alright, we got Betty Barber.
We've had no reports of violence, but keep an eye out.
Okay. So, ghost event. 2 unique paranormal sounds with the sound recorder, and 3 unique photos with the photo camera. Let's see if we can see anything on the security cameras. Check for orbes. Now we do have all 3 evidence, so this will be hopefully very easy. Unless we get a stubborn ghost. So give me this, and the flashlight. What's the temperature out here? Cold. 39 degrees. Alright, there's the breaker. Beautiful. I'm going to start turning on a little bit of lights. I did put cursed possession on here, right? Oh. Are you in here? I'm gonna keep an eye on that. We don't have the mirror, we don't have the music box. We have the board. Oh, there's the bone. Oh, are you a bathroom ghost? You're a bathroom ghost. Beautiful. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Okay. I'm still so mad about that last match. Or that last round. Ooh, we may have EMF 5. So I'm gonna go ahead and mark that just in case. We're gonna go ahead and grab this, a cruci. We're gonna grab the EMF reader, and we're gonna grab a camera. I don't know why some people don't like the tripod. I mean, maybe it's because I'm half a van princess, but I love the tripod. It makes the camera less likely. Oh, we got orbs. We got orbies. Gonna set that down right there. I'm gonna do that right there. I'm gonna take a picture of that right there. May have twins. Because that was in a different room. I can't remember what I have the roaming set to. I think I have it set to high. So that might be why it's interacting with stuff outside of its room. I could use the board to ask how old it is. I'll grab the book last. To start testing for Thay. Because with the board you can ask how old it is, and if it goes up throughout the match or throughout the round, then it's a Thay. Where are you? Are you here? Okay, I'm gonna leave that going. It did turn off the light. I got it in there, so I'm gonna put it about right here. I'm also gonna grab the board. I'm gonna see if I can get that at least a little bit into the room. Yeah, that's fine. I think that will be fine. How old are you? Goodbye. Okay, so it said 65. So I don't think it's a Thay. Because I feel like Thays would be a lot younger. I'm just gonna run out here, grab a few more things to check my sanity as well. So I may go ahead. Oh, it can't be a Thay anyway. if it's EMF 5. Yeah, that barely took any of our sanity. I'm gonna grab the book, this, and we'll grab the salt as well. I do like how that question doesn't really take a whole lot of sanity from you. I don't want to place the book down just yet. Where? Is that EMF 5? Yep, that's EMF 5. Confirmed EMF 5. Okay. So I'm not seeing any UV, but we're not going to rule it out completely. Turned off the light. Okay, so we don't have UV. Let's check this. It may be, hello! It may be a mare. Ah! Maybe a mare because it keeps turning off the light. Oh, mare's not an option. Whoops. It has not turned off the breaker yet. I can see the jukebox still on. We don't really need the firelight unless we want to get the videos. So I'm gonna bring that. I'm gonna bring the sound recorder. And oh, I already have 3. Okay. We are still at 90 something sanity. We witnessed the ghost event. We just need 2 more pictures. I think the last 2 evidence are gonna be... Wait. Now if we have Agorio, we're gonna have to be in the truck. Well, preferably be in the truck. Did it turn off the breaker? It did. So, oh no, the breaker's on. Hello. Oh, damn, lady. Okay. Missed it. That's okay. I'm gonna see if I can get spirit box response. Where are you?
Here in the...
Thank you. So we got spirit box. I'm gonna check the temperature again. So I don't think it's gonna be freezing unless it's roaming a lot. Ah! We can also get EMF reading as well. So I don't think... Oh, did we have... We did have ghost orbs. It's a Dion. Okay. Mimic cannot do... Okay, so we know what it is. Okay. So, I'm gonna drop that down there. If it vents again, cool. If it doesn't, that's okay. I see you. You were a shadow ghost there, ma'am. So we don't need... We don't... Turn these back on. Okay, so we're good on videos. We need a couple more pictures. I already took that. Where's my sound recorder? Can you give me a sign? Oh, did it? Can you give me a sign? I'm gonna turn that off. her name? Betty Barber. Can you give me a sign? Miss Dion. Can you give me a sign, darling? I took a picture of the Ouija board, I took a picture of the bone, took a picture of the EMF reader. Can you give me a sign? Can you do something? Thank you. Okay, that's done. Can you show yourself? I think this is the one that doesn't like you dancing around it. Can you give me a sign? I'm dancing. I'm dancing. Alright. Well. Come on. You did an event twice. And now you're not wanting to do anything? Why are you in here? Where are you? Show yourself. That's not where you were. Can you give me a sign? Can you show yourself? If it hunts, whoops. If it hunts, and, well, if it attempts to hunt, that will be fine, because I have 2 crucies here. Can you show yourself? I'm here dancing. Oh, dirty water. Beautiful. Now I just need either a burned crucie or a ghost photo of the event. Can you event? Or burn the crucie? Something? Do something. Come on, girly. Do something. Do an event. Do something. I'm here dancing around you. Oh. She's not the one that... Oh, yeah, it is. I second guess myself too much. Come on. Say something, I'm giving up on you. I'm about to leave. Just do one event so I can take your picture. Just blowing out the firelight. Did that count? Why were you hiding behind the wall? Okay, I guess I gotta stand right here. I'm dancing. And my sanity's dropping. That's fine. It needs to drop so she can attempt a hunt and burn one of my crucies. I'm gonna throw this down. I'm gonna leave that there. Can you give me a sign? Betty Barber, can you give me a sign? I just need one picture. I'm gonna go check my sanity. This will be the last one I do, and then I'm gonna go eat. 50, okay. And what can she hunt at? 50. She can either hunt now, or at 50. She can hunt at 50, 65, or 45. So if we can get her to burn a crucie, beautiful. Burn a crucie, burn a crucie. I'm dancing in your room. How you feel about that? This is still your room, right? I'm dancing in your room. She turned off the breaker. That's fine. That works. She was twerking. Did you see that? Beautiful. I think we just did a perfect game, y'all. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. We did a perfect game. Okay. See what our payout will be.
Welcome back. I've prepared some jobs for you.
I wish the perfect investigation bonus was a little bit more. 2,087. That's a really good payout. For how easy we made it, that's a really good payout. It recognized 3 phrases, which means we got 3 responses. Or, 3 responses, 3 phrases that the spirit box recognized, but we only got 1 response, which is fine. Total 17 minutes, 18 minutes technically. It moved 12 objects, used 3, moved 18 doors. It triggered 6 lights. It turned off the fuse box once. It did 40 interactions. It didn't change its ghost room because I have that set to not change. It did 6 events. It spent 10 minutes in its favorite room and 7 minutes out. Okay. Alrighty. Well, I'm gonna get off here and go eat some dinner. So I hope you guys have a wonderful night.